Been a long time since you've been down to 0-2 in a series, but your last two times, one was against the Pistons in 07. You guys came back and won that. And the other one was the Celtics the next year, and you forced a Game 7. Do you rely at all on those two experiences as you approach this 0-2 deficit? And what is it? How do you climb out of an 0-2 hole?
I don't know. I don't really think about past experiences too much. You know, this moment is what it is today, and you do a great job of taking me back. You love my history. You always take me back and make me go back.
One of these days you're gonna
yeah, when I'm done, me and you can talk about the history of it. But you know, for me, I'm the leader of this team, and we have other guys that's ready to step up. Obviously, it's a do or die game for us. Can't afford to go down 3-0 to any team, and especially a team that's 73-9 in the regular season and playing the type of basketball that they're playing. So it's a do or die game for us, and we understand that. So you know, we're gonna come in with we'll give everything that we got and leave it on the floor.
Jeff, right here on the right.
LeBron, Jeff Zilgett, USA Today. Do you guys need more three-point makes and attempts? Is it necessary? And what can be done maybe to free up some shots at the three-point line?
Well, I think being aggressive, you know, getting into the paint, and then if we can make a couple shots at the rim, which we have not been so successful with in this two-game series so far, then it'll start opening up our guys on the perimeter. So, you know, myself and Kyrie and hopefully Kevin, we can attract some more defenders and get some bodies off some of our shooters. We can, you know, allow those guys to get open. But they've done a great job, and I know it's a game plan of those guys to take away our three-point shooters. They've seen what we've done so far in the postseason. They've done a great job of holding them down so far.
Jackie on the left.
Jackie McMullen, ESPN. LeBron, this is a bit off the beaten path, but I know you made some dietary changes a couple of years ago to make your game better, to slim down. We saw the pictures. What kind of things do you have to avoid, and what's the hardest thing after the game that you reach for that you can't end up having?
Well, I think, you know, right now it's not as strict as it's been in the past, but obviously when you get to a point in your career where you know what benefits you more than others, then you're able to, you know, stay away from it. You know, and it's very difficult being in a household with 3 kids where there's a lot of junk food around and things of that nature. So, and they running around and putting it in your face. It's very difficult. And every now and then I'll dab with them a little bit just to either, I don't know, I say make them happy, but it actually is making me happy.
What are we talking here? Cheetos, Doritos?
I don't want to talk specific, you know, specifics, unless they want to, you know, if I say it, then I got to get a phone call from one of them.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Chris, back left.
Chris Haynes, Cleveland.com. Brian, when the Raptors tied the series at 2 last round, you said there was no need to panic. You've been in a lot of adverse situations, and you said that wasn't one of them at that time. The Warriors, you know, they just took care of home court, but it seemed like the way they did it and the size of their advantage. Does this qualify as an adverse period?
Well,
and if so, how does that change what you say to the team or approach?
Well, I think game 1 we played good basketball. You know, they took care of business for 12 minutes and took us out the game, and that was the 4th quarter. Game 2, for 2.5 quarters, they pretty much did what they wanted to do. So for about 4 quarters of 2 games, they've played some great basketball. They've played as great as I've seen them play. You know, which is not always. You wish you're not on the other side of that, but I don't think it's an adverse moment. But I would say that we all can sit here and say that there's no way we can go down 3-0. You know, and I'm not a big history guy, even though I love the history of the sport, but I don't like to put myself in it. But you know, coming back home and understanding this is our home floor and we've played some really good basketball, we can't afford to go down 3-0, and especially against this team. So it will be more adversity if we got to that point, which I don't.